When you look at the 2000s, there are a few catchers that have made their mark during this decade, including notables like Ivan "Pudge" Rodriguez and Jorge Posada. When we look at who's shined, there are three people who've made considerable waves in the MLB. Joe Mauer was a catcher for the Twins. He also co-piloted a hair product line with Hall of Fame safety Troy Polamalu until his retirement in 2018. During his career, he might best be remembered for the massive record-setting deal signed in 2011, valued at $184 million. At that time, it was the largest contract paid to a catcher in Major League Baseball history. Well earned after an MVP season in 2009, where, as number 7, Mauer was hitting for .365. In his entire career, Joe Mauer earned 5 AL Silver Slugger awards, together with 3 Gold Glove awards. Statistically, he had a .306 career batting average, with 143 homers, 2,123 base hits, 428 of which were doubles, and scored 1,018 runs. Buster Posey has been considered by many to be the best of the three, and that argument supported by his 7 All-Star appearances, 5 Silver Slugger awards, 3 World Series championships, and an MVP award in 2012, where he won the NL batting title. Over his 12-year career, Buster Posey, number 28, hit for .302 for 1,500 total hits that resulted in 293 doubles, 158 home runs, and 789 RBIs, in addition to him scoring 663 runs as a runner. He was even part of the World Baseball Classic Championship USA team in 2017. Next, when thinking about what an ideal catcher would look like, Yadi Molina comes to mind because he excelled in all aspects of the catcher's responsibilities. He organized the infield, helped guide the outfield, handled his pitchers with class, and came in clutch with the hits when the Cardinals needed it. To be fair, his career hitting stats don't compare to the first two, but this is made up for by the 9 Gold Gloves Yadi won over his career. He was a 10-time All-Star, was a part of the 2006 and 2011 World Series St. Louis teams, and got a Silver Slugger Award in 2013. With his retirement in 2022, all of a sudden, baseball had entered a new era of catchers. The players in this new era are all a part of a generation that's been in the league for less than 5 years. Even so, they've become some of the most valuable players in their position in the majors. We'll start with a new face in the Lone Star State, who's been playing some first base this season as well. Number 21, Yainer Diaz, who's played 82 games, 43 as a catcher, 8 at first base, 32 serving as the designated hitter. At those positions, he has a .987 percentage behind the plate, a perfect fielding percentage at first, and has gunned down 13 base stealers. He's got 81 hits, over 36 doubles, 18 of which are home runs, and scored over 35 runs, while driving in over 47 runners. This is his first season in the majors, but it's fair to say that he'll be a valuable piece to an already loaded Astros team. Next, the world was introduced to this catcher from Portland, Oregon. During the All-Star Game, a father-son duo competed for the Home Run Derby. Number 35, Adley Rutschman, has been a critical cog in the machine of the Orioles, making them a contender this season. This is sort of his encore season, after getting 101 hits and 70 runs scored in the 2022 campaign. At the recording of this video, he's collected over 125 hits, 39 doubles, and 61 RBI, while scoring an additional 66 himself. His glove is equally as reliable, with a fielding percentage of .995. He's also maintained a .316 batting average to this point in the season. When it comes to the streaking Mariners, the first player of notice would be center fielder Julio Rodriguez, but behind the plate, there's a catcher with a .990 fielding percentage, even after over 95 games in play. Number 29, Cal Raleigh, has been a reliable pillar that the Seattle-based club can count on. At this point in the season, Cal has scored over 60 runs and produced 87 hits and 44 doubles. Factor in the over 60 RBIs and the 2.3 WAR, and it's clear that this second-year man out of North Carolina has become a valuable asset to his team. The Milwaukee Brewers filled a much-needed hole in their infield when they went out and acquired catcher William Contreras from Atlanta. In 3 partial seasons with the Braves, as number 24, Contreras scored 70 runs, connected with the ball 132 times, had 35 doubles, and drove in over 100 runs. He was a solid player, but this year he stepped up and delivered for his new team. In 2023, he scored 60 times, collected 111 hits, 43 doubles, 13 home runs, and is hitting a reliable .275 so far for the season. Then, tack on a 2.6 WAR, and the impact his bat has on the team can easily be seen. The Nationals also made moves to acquire young talent to bring future stability to a rebuilding team. This included shortstop C.J. Abrams from the Dodgers, as well as outfielders Lane Thomas and Alex Call, to name a few. After the solid duo of Kurt Suzuki and Yan Gomez, the Nationals needed to fill in the hole left behind the plate. 2022 saw a young catcher by the name of Kelbert Ruiz start his major league career on the right foot, but the improvements made this year have been noticeable. In 2023, he's already doubled the number of home runs from last year, 7 in 2022 and 15 in 2023. He also has over 100 hits and over 50 RBIs for the first time in his career. Even more impressive is his excellence behind the plate, with a .992 fielding percentage and only a handful of errors. These young catchers have had to fill the big shoes of some talented veterans, and they're excelling and becoming stars on their teams. They've been stepping up and producing at the plate while getting in tune with their pitching staff and playing solid defense behind it too. Heading into the playoffs, it'll be interesting to see if any can ascend to the level of Yadi Molina or Buster Posey, or maybe even legends like Yogi Berra and Johnny Bench. Only time will tell. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.